Hey people, welcome back to Tech with Scott. I had like a bunch of different ideas for this sort of long form video, and if you haven't noticed, like I'm trying to create multiple forms of or different varieties of content on this channel now. I'm doing like more long form, like podcast stuff like this, where it's more, telling a story in a way, and you get to hear a lot of my unfiltered thoughts because they're not really editing these videos. And honestly, I should probably make a podcast playlist now that I think about it. But anyway, I had and then I'm also doing like some shorts if I want to do like quick mini reviews on some tech, and then I'm gonna do some like full length videos, like normal style videos on this channel as well, where I'm like diving deeper into products and stuff like that. So you'll get to hear my unfiltered thoughts mostly in these podcast sort of style videos. You've noticed I shaved, so I look like I'm 10. So that's cool. But I had the idea for this episode where it was gonna be like, oh, stop buying new technology, go buy older technology. And if I share my screen real quick, we'll just hop right into this. I was pulling up all these, iPhones and stuff like that. I was gonna be like, here, check out all these iPhone deals. You can just buy old iPhones. But like, you guys heard this 1,000 times from tech YouTubers. They're like, oh, Apple iPhones are just, and even Android too. I'm not including Android phones in this discussion, but it's a similar story with those. Just buy like the older device, save so much money. But there's like a reason. Oh, my camera's gonna follow me now. Hold on. There we go. But I didn't want to do that because that's boring. Big inspiration of this guy right here. Shout out to Techno Eclipse. 10K subs, which is really, really good. Only 180 videos, so he's made less videos than me, and he's like 10 times larger, over 10 times larger than my channel. I also feel guilty that I took like a massive hiatus on this channel when I shouldn't have. But yeah, he make a lot of content around the iPhone 6S, which is crazy. In 2023, we're talking about the iPhone 6S still, which is like, what chip did I have? So like the A6 Bionic. Now I need to look this up. Oh, A9. Dang it. I was so close. The A10 was the iPhone 7. It's like my benchmark for Apple processors. So the iPhone 7 is the A10 Fusion chip. This one is the A9 processor, not Bionic. But like, he talks about this iPhone 6S in a lot of his videos, and he talks about this idea of like downgrading your phone almost, which is just unbelievable to me. And like, in the main thing I wanted to talk about in this video is just like how buying new tech is just, to me, it's just like not worth it. I've found myself in the position where I buy stuff and I never use it, and I hate myself for that because I like buying practicality is like the biggest thing I believe in for technology. And when I buy stuff and it's not practical and it sits on my shelf, to me that's just an outright waste of money. The other way I think about it is, can I like create YouTube content around certain technology? And there's usually like a correlation between the price point of something and how many views you'll get on YouTube. So like the more expensive items you buy in your review tend to get more views because, right, they're more popular. Apple products are a prime example of that. The Insta360 camera, which is recording this video on my webcam right now, which is $300, expensive, but it's not like that widely known out there. Like Insta360 isn't the biggest brand on planet Earth. Not everyone knows that name. So obviously that's an example where that the statement doesn't necessarily hold true. And that video didn't really pull too many views. But I love this guy's channel, and he really talks about like, it's almost like downsizing in a house, for your house in a way. Like going back and using old tech, because right now, like, I find tech is like consuming my life, in a both positive and negative way. But I find that my phone right now, living by myself, is just like, it's such a massive distraction, and it's getting in the way of, me getting done like productive tasks, such as, editing videos, making thumbnails, thinking of videos, especially, maintaining a good work-life balance, social life. Like it's like getting just stuff done around my apartment, which I've been pretty good at, but I find tech is just always getting in the way of that. And my phone is kind of like at the forefront of that problem. So it's like it's like the epicenter for that problem. Like but he talks
There's
about
just
in this
one place
video,
since I started
like if
using
we
the iPhone
just
6s, and I want to give you my final official thoughts on it. Well, I'll probably make a few more videos because people seem to really like these, but these are my official thoughts 1 month later. Probably the biggest question on your mind is this still the phone that I'm using? And the answer to that is absolutely yes. I love
it's crazy. It's like this guy is using a phone from when did this phone come out? When did this phone come out? 2016, I believe. That's my guess. 2016. Guess. I was close. 2015. But isn't it crazy?
love this phone. I think that this is the smartest and most interesting thing that I've ever done. I think that downgrading smartphones to something so dramatically worse while also retaining all the features that I needed and wanted, it's completely changed my life in a
Right. So the iPhone 6s has an older display, no OLED, no 120 hertz. It's smaller. It's 4.7 inches. Um, yeah, 4.7 inches. I had to think about that for a second. 4.7 inches, I believe. And yeah, is it 4.7 inches? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, it's got like so lower quality display. Has Touch ID, surprisingly, older processor, worse camera, but like in theory or in general, it has like the same features as like modern day smartphones. Like you can I'm sure like the software updates have stopped for this thing. Um, Most likely, you probably just get like security updates on this now. Not no real like software updates. I think they killed the software updates for this like a year ago or something. So you're probably not on the latest like iOS. But yeah, like in terms of like general features, this is going to be coming with almost everything you get in modern day smartphones. Like the most recent iPhones, a lot of these features will be in the iPhone 6s. Like 4K video recording, it's on this device, which is crazy. And like, I just find it so interesting that he's able to use such an old phone and it brings him plenty of utility and satisfaction. And like he probably in his like even saying like his quality of life is better because he's not staring at his phone as much. And this is like another example I saw on the internet. If you don't want to use your phone as much, make it black and white because your whole reality becomes black and white if all you do is stare at your phone. Like the like color is meant to represent sort of oh no, it's gonna follow me again. There we go. Color is supposed to represent like I don't know, livelihood or like just in general like happiness or something like that. And when there's color on your phone, everything you see in real life is going to look black and white and dull. But if you reverse that and you make your phone black and white, then everything in real life is going to be more colorful and you're going to want to live in the moment and not stare at your phone all day, which is really interesting. So should you like iPhone 6s right now? Like if we go to eBay, I'm just like curious. Do they not even have them listed here? I'm going to Google it. You can get an iPhone 6s for literally, you can get one for fully unlocked, very good condition for under $100. That is insane. Now, granted, watch who you're buying it from. Make sure it's a reputable merchant or seller. That's number one. Don't buy it from some no-name seller and has terrible reviews and stuff like that. Don't do that. It's a waste of your money because you just buy it nice or buy it twice, is my opinion. So let's hear what he has to say. Let me skip ahead.
to the point where it's completely unusable, but it does drain and suck a lot of the battery. You just always
It's an older battery, so obviously
is that it definitely is slow, it's laggy, but
it's slow, it's laggy, but not all the time.
all those things were fixed with that phone. And with that being said, do I miss having an iPhone 13 Pro? Absolutely not.
So he's going from a 13 Pro down to a 6S, which is crazy.
Not at all. I don't even own the phone anymore. My iCloud account has been completely removed from it. It's gone. It's out of my possession. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't get it back. And I think that committing to this phone has been so powerful and such a good thing for me. The good things I like about this phone from a functionality standpoint is the size. I love how small this thing is. It fits.
I do kind of miss having a small phone. The iPhone 13 right here, It's small, but it's not like crazy small. Like older iPhones were much more compact. People like bigger screen sizes. You can see that with the MacBook Pro 15, MacBook Air 15 that just came out. They increased the screen size because people generally like larger screen sizes. It's just more appealing to the eye. You can see more information. People's eyesight's getting worse. They need more. They need larger displays.
Fits in your hand, fits in your pocket. I love the way the curved edges feel. The aluminum on the back is really nice.
I bought this phone to review back on Life Made Easy like a long time ago, and I remember feeling it in my hand, and I was like, wow, this thing is like so comfortable. It has like perfectly rounded edges. It's compact, fits in your pocket so easily. Shout out to iPhone 6s, 7, 8, SE. No iPhone 9, surprisingly. Such a great design. And then they moved over to the boxy design, which I'm not that big a fan of personally. It's kind of like sharp and hurts your hand, not comfortable.
It's really remarkable. I like that. It's a lot less easy to break. There's not multiple glass panels on every side.
Right, so there's like no glass back on this, so it can't shatter really. Obviously, like the front display is not going to be as good as like the newer. What is that even called? What did Apple brand their new ceramic shield or something? They branded their new glass that they use. It's like supposed to be so much stronger, shatter resistant or something like that. But apparently there's an inverse relationship between shatter resistance and crack resistant, or sorry, shatter resistance and scratch resistance. Those are like, you can't have both. Like if one's better, the other's going to be slightly worse.
I think this thing could take a hit. I don't worry about putting it in a case because it was so cheap. If it were to break, I probably wouldn't lose too much sleep over it. I would just...
Okay, I'm going to pause that there. But like in general, right, I wanted to make originally I was going to make this video and be like, hey, go buy older devices. It's so much better for you. What I think I'm really trying to get at in this sort of podcast like episode is like, try to not buy tech as soon as it comes out. It's okay to buy refurbished. I did that with my MacBook Air right here. Let's bring another shout out to the MacBook Air 13-inch. It's okay to buy old and used as long as it's from a reputable seller. It's just like, don't let this technology just like ruin your life in terms of, oh, every time something new comes out, you go purchase it, you waste all your money on it, and you never use it. Because I am 100% guilty of that. I bought plenty of stuff over the years, which I literally never use. It sits in my sort of tech bin in my closet. Never touch the stuff. A lot of it's YouTube related, but like, and that's just money thrown down the drain. And like, I'm not going to go to the effort to like go resell it online because that also takes effort and shipping and stuff. I just don't want to do it. So I just leave it in my closet. So I'm like really becoming more self-conscious about like what I purchase day to day now. I don't want to just purchase stuff that I'm never going to use. I really need to think about like purchases now, especially when I'm paying rent. Like, is this actually going to make my life better and stuff like that. So just food for thought, interesting sort of video here. Hope you guys enjoyed this sort of long form content. I thought it was like informative. If you are looking to downgrade your phone, if you're on iOS or Android, you can look at like a couple generations before the current device you have and sort of go from there. I think that's perfectly reasonable. If you're on Samsung, maybe look for an old Note, look for an old S series phone. You can get them so cheap on Amazon and eBay and stuff like that. If you're really trying to, limit the amount of screen time you're having per day. Another sort of tip I'll throw in here is try to use focus modes. They have this on Android too, but Apple especially. It's like turn on your focus mode so you're not getting like dings on your phone every 5 seconds and really help you limit the amount of distractions you have each day and just help you get like a lot of your tasks done. That's my 2 cents on this sort of topic. If you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. I'm not gonna beg you to subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subs though. What are we at? Like 942 at the time of this video, which is crazy. But yeah, if you guys have any future sort of long form content ideas, make sure to leave those in the comment section down below. I read everyone's comments on this channel. I appreciate everyone commenting on this channel and love all you guys. So with that being said, I will see you guys on the next video from Tech with Scott. I don't know what this is going to be, but it should be a fun one. So thank you guys for watching. Peace out, everyone.